as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor as the music dies. Spinning round, tossed behind a silver screen, and all it's sad goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Good morning. It's a gorgeous day in Los Angeles, even though there's fires all over. There's no smoke in West Hollywood, so sending tons of prayers to everyone out there. So many people have been disheveled, and there's some big stuff going on. Hi, my Jim. How are you? Good morning, guys. Infinite love. Michelle, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? You with me every single day, love? Okay, I want to talk about a concept called positive relationships. We're actually going to have Rob Mack, who is an Ivy League trained positive psychologist, tell us about this on the show today. But from a spiritual perspective, from a doctor of divinity, from a metaphysical perspective, we're basically doing one of two things in motion. And Einstein said it's like riding a bike. You're either propelling and moving forward, or you're falling off. Life's like a bicycle. You can't just suspend. Nothing's suspending. Everything's in motion. Everything's in motion. So what is the definition for you guys around what is a positive relationship? And I know that for me, you guys know my story. I was in a terribly dysfunctional relationship years back with an addict, and it was really, really tough. And it was really, I realized that I was the addict. I was the codependent. I was the one that was going from, a relationship. I went from one relationship when I was in high school where it was very dysfunctional. He was physically and mentally abusive. I went to a relationship where I got married very, very young, where we didn't even know each other, and quite frankly, it was like a thing to do. We were never in love. It was like, because I think just more about trying to fulfill something that the culture told us that we were supposed to fulfill. I was in a really good relationship, but with somebody who was a complete workaholic, and I learned a lot, I grew a lot, but I never was totally fulfilled intimately and just from a spiritual perspective, heart perspective. And then I was in a relationship with alcoholic, and so I've had really not great relationships. I'm not gonna lie, I've just never I've had great. My friendships are amazing. My relationship with my son's amazing. My friendship with my family is really amazing. But I just have never really, that area of my life has just never, it was like a whole karma lineage around it. Everyone in my family basically got married a minimum of 2 times. And so it's a karmic thing, and we need to know that this is something that comes down through our lineage. And so for me, I am absolutely loving the peace of my life and having zero dysfunction. So for me, I have one defining factor of what a positive relationship is, and that is your life is either expanding or it's contracting. People are literally either bringing in more chaos and dysfunction and disorder, and in that you are reacting through being upset or being sad or just not living your truth. Or you have people in your life that are literally expanding your life, bringing more harmony, bringing more love, bringing more creativity. So it's like you're literally one or the other. One thing might have a little bit of one side, but it definitely goes in one direction, right? So I think today on Friday Feels, #FridayFeels, we talk a lot about dating, love, and relationship. It doesn't matter if you're married, it doesn't matter if you're single. I feel like the relationship always is within, and I've worked with couples, I work with married couples, dating couples, engaged couples, and they still want to work with me. And the reason why is because it doesn't have to do with the other person. I truly believe that all relationships have to do with you, your own track, your own limiting beliefs that you're projecting into the relationship. So I don't believe in couple therapy or couple, where I don't believe in it personally. I've witnessed over and over and over again, and I also recognize that, and they've done stats even in psychology world, that just because someone's married or single does not mean they're happier or more fulfilled or anything else. Relationships are important, and what even the Harvard study around people who over years and years and years, they did find their commonality of what was making someone's life fulfilled is their relationship. Doesn't mean they had to be married. Didn't mean whatever. It meant relationships. You can have I have amazing relationships with so many amazing friends, and girlfriends that I work with, and amazing women within SOULCIÉTÉ, and the team at Good Morning Love. Like, it's about relationship for sure. Relationships are the most important things. It's where we exchange as spirits. We exchange in relationship with Earth. We exchange in relationship with our higher self. We exchange in relationship with everything. Is a relationship. So of course, relationships are the factor of what brings joy and happiness and fulfillment in life. But it doesn't mean that it needs to come from a husband or a wife. It doesn't mean that it needs to come from a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you are not complete without that. And I think that our culture needs to get over this paradox, this paradigm of that it only comes from that source. That's a lie. That is a limiting belief, and it's not the truth. We have proven that in stats, in all kinds of studies. But today, as you go through today, I invite you to take a look at your relationships and realize, our relationships, is your relationship with a friend or whatever, does it enhance your life or does it take away from your life? Is it bringing more harmony, joy, love, and creativity, or is it bringing more chaos, drama, dysfunction, and bringing more like non-joy to your life? And this is the litmus test. And it doesn't mean that you have to necessarily get rid of people in your life. I remember years ago, I was like, there were definitely a few people that I had to get rid of in my life. They had no boundaries. They were dysfunctional, and they didn't belong in my life. But there were some people that didn't necessarily bring me huge joy in my life, but I didn't have to get rid of them. They're still in my life. I just don't spend a lot of time. I don't invest a lot of time into those relationships. So today, as you go in today, really take inventory. I invite you to take inventory of yourself. Also, are you bringing people joy? Are you bringing harmony? Are you bringing these things? Or are you bringing chaos, drama, making them wrong, complaining about it? Like, seriously, if you're complaining about somebody, you're doing the exact same thing that you are complaining about. If you spot it, you got it, right? So it's really about seeing everybody for the divinity, seeing the perfection of who they are, accepting them exactly as they are, and really knowing where they belong in your life. Do they belong as your inner circle? Do they belong as someone you see on occasion? Where are they in your life? And so on that note, let's just take a moment to just get our mind right, taking a deep breath in. Good morning, you guys. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling out. And I just recognize the power that you are. You are a spirit. You are the spirit. You are here in this relative fractal of the one, experiencing everything through the relationship, how you relate and how you respond to life. And it is up to you, and you are responsible to create and put yourself in an environment and get your mind right to be able to respond in a creative, productive way. And you can create heaven and hell right here, right now, in all relationships, because it's how you relate. And so in this moment and in this divine day, I choose love. I choose harmony. I choose expanding with the people in my life. I choose extraordinary people that have claimed their birthright of abundance and are creating amazing things, making a difference, and bringing love and expanding consciousness on this planet. And I know each and every one of you has the ability to create something that you want to create in this life. And I know right here and right now that it's been heard. I see everyone getting better and better and better. Everyone in my field, anybody that comes in my universe, expands, gets better, understands more, and loves more, and creates more. And so I know this, it's been heard, it's done. The universe has heard it, the law has heard it, as together we say, and so it is. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend. My son is driving in today, him and his girlfriend Rachel. Good morning. And we have a family reunion. We've never ever had a family reunion in LA. We usually have them down in San Diego or Santa Barbara or different places. So there's about 30 family members. I think we're trying to actually save money we give money away. So we come together in a meeting on Saturday. My great-grandfather set up a nonprofit, which is so funny because like all the money in the family went away through the Great Depression, but the philanthropy aspect of it stayed. So it's really super cool because we just come together to give away money, and it's an excuse for us all to come together. So we have a dinner on Friday and Saturday night and meetings on Saturday day. So I'll be with my son and his girlfriend and my family all weekend, and you guys will be in my heart. I know whatever it is that you truly desire to create for yourself in your life and your family and your friends, you have the power to do that. Let's do it for sure. A real MVP. Lynn, how are you? Good morning. Okay, well, have a beautiful day, you guys. Big hugs.